So now, it all comes down to this. The final game of the World Series, in the final inning of a 1-0 ball game. After 8 2/3 innings in which he hasn't allowed anyone to reach base, the veteran Al Trainwreck Sexton, after throwing 2 quick strikes to pitch hitter Jake the Pounder Johnson, has suddenly thrown 3 consecutive pitches nowhere near the strike zone.
Looks like the pressure is getting to him, Marv. This close to history, it looks like Trainwreck is sliding off the rail.
It certainly looks like it. One more wild one, and the Braves will have their first base runner, and the you-know-what will be destroyed. Worse yet, if Sexton grooves one, it's a tie ball game. And over the years, the Pounder has had Sexton's number, hitting a hefty .521 lifetime against him. Well, timeout has been called, and the catcher, Willie Morris, is strolling out to the mound. Well, what do you think he's going to say to him, Monty?
He'll probably go out and make small talk with him, Marv, because in the great baseball tradition, he's not going to talk about the fact that he's pitching.
Oh, don't say it, Monty. You'll jinx it.
Oh, I'm not saying anything about you-know-what, Marv. And I'm sure Morris won't talk about it either. He's just going to go down there and talk about the weather and cheer up his pitcher.
How you doing now?
I'm so tired. It's hard to think straight.
Yeah, I'm tired too.
Really? You're not just saying that to make you feel better?
Nah, man. I'm telling you. It's been a long season. Plus, there's a lot going on in the world right now. Wars in the Middle East. Global warming. Broken healthcare system. There's a lot of stuff to keep you up at night.
Exactly. Damn, Willie, I'm so glad you're my catcher. Listen. There's something I gotta talk to you about.
Really? You and Carmen doing all right?
Oh, yeah, we're alright. I mean, we have our ups and downs like everyone, but here's the thing, though. Last night, we're laying in bed about 3 o'clock in the morning, and she turns to me and says, "Hey, Al, do you think God exists?"
And you said?
I said, "Yeah, sure. Now, can we go back to sleep?"
Okay.
Then she says, "Well, how do you know?" I said, "Well, surely there's a God. I mean, look at the sunsets and blooming flowers, smiling little kids, all that sweet shit." And I turn around and try to get back to sleep.
Understandable. You're pitching a big game today.
That's what I'm thinking, right? Then she says, "Well, if you think God exists, don't you think you should be leading a more purposeful life?"
What's that supposed to mean?
Asked her the same thing. 2.5 hours later, we're still stuck in this deep philosophical argument about doing something with our lives.
Meaning?
Meaning, according to her, maybe we should all be working towards the cure for cancer, teaching innocent kids how to read, or working at homelessness.
Come on. She ambushes you with that in the middle of the freaking night, right before the biggest game of your life?
That's what I said. I said, "Carmen, can't this wait?" And she says, "Pitching in the World Series doesn't give you the license to blow off the big questions."
Wow.
I'm standing up here now, realizing she was right.
Okay, you guys want to break it up here?
Give us a minute, would you?
That's all you get. You've been standing up here for 2 minutes already. The only reason I've given him this long is because he's pitching.
Don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it. What do you think? I was born yesterday?
Hence the last 3 wild pitches.
Hence the last 3 wild pitches. I mean, what am I doing with my life here, Willie? Standing on a mound trying to get grown men and hit a ball into someone else's weather? Come on, what kind of life is that?
I don't know. It's a damn good living.
Is that good enough?
It's pretty close.
Look, Willie, if I strike this guy right now, you know what that means? For the rest of my life, no matter where I go, I'll be known as the guy who pitched a game in the 7th game of the World Series.
That's true.
Big deal, so what? Is that who I am? Is this the defining moment of my life? When I meet my maker, is he going to pat me on the ass and say, "Hey, great game"? Or is he going to say, "I gave you all this talent, and all you could do was throw a ball around"?
You're right, Al. That's a lot to consider. But how about this? You strike this guy out. We win the World Series, and you go off and do something good with your fame.
It's too late. The question's already been asked. I have to answer it now. It's a cop-out for me to get Purpose's fame first and then use it for good. I have to do it now, Willie. I say I walk this guy right now and prove it to God I'm serious about leading a purposeful life. Am I right or am I right?
I don't know, Al. That seems kind of extreme.
Remember, this is my soul we're talking about here, Willie.
I understand. It's a big decision.
What do you think, fellas?
What do you think, Al?
No. I already told you what I think. Tell me what you think.
Okay, Al, but I think he was asking us if we wanted to make it bigger.
Forget about that for a second. This is important. Answer me.
I don't think God wants you to walk the guy.
You ever seen that made you feel better?
Nah, straight up. That's what I feel.
Fascinating. What's it gonna be, fellas?
On the other hand, this is your soul we're talking about, so I'm not going to make the call. Maybe I'm wrong and we should make a pitching change.
I think you guys are stalling.
We should probably ask Lou what he thinks.
Oh, come on. Don't get him involved. He's no help. He's just going to come out here and tell me it's my call.
What the hell is going on? Lou, what do you want me to do? Take him out?
Taylor, give me a minute, would you?
Yeah, and then I want an answer. We've got a game to get back to.
Yeah, I know, but it's all right. Just give me a minute.
I understand, Lou. Just make a decision. We haven't got all day.
Well, don't worry about it. It'll give the TV stations a chance to show a couple of more commercials.
Lou, hurry it up!
Okay, Bill. Is this son of a bitch deliberately throwing wild pitches?
He's in crisis, Lou. Not sure if he's leaving a purposeful life.
Oh, come on. One pitch to go. Now?
Why not now?
Oh, for Christ's sake, of all the time.
If not now, when?
Oh, I don't know. How about immediately after the game?
I'm tired, Lou.
Well, hell. I know how you feel. I'm tired, too.
Yeah, I hear you, Lou. But I'm a different kind of tired. It's something deeper. I mean, I'm staying here in front of 50,000 people, and I can't figure out if I give a shit or not. I mean, if I strike this guy out or if he hits a home run off me, what difference does it make? Does it really change the world? I mean, in the end, who really cares?
Well, I'm going to say those 50,000 people you were talking about, and a couple of million more in the immediate TV viewing area. That's just a rough estimate.
I think what he's saying there, Lou, is that he's lost his purpose, his raison d'etre. If you will.
Yeah. Say, look. You think I don't wake up after night after night, just staring at my hands, trying to figure out what it's all about? You think you're the only guy on the planet that questions his existence?
No.
Then snap out of it, man. You've got a decision to make. You've got a chance to make something special.
What's so special about winning a baseball game?
Well, for God's sake, in the grand scheme of things, it's not so special. It's not like healing the sick, but it is special in its own way.
Do you hear yourself, Lou? What are you throwing up?
Don't say it.
We're doing something great? Come on, listen to this guy.
Evidently, baseball's very important to him.
Well, pardon me if that makes me some kind of a freak.
Cool down, Lou.
Now wait. You think because I care about this team and I want to win the World Series for this city, that makes me some kind of a whack job? Is that what you're saying, Al? Because if that's what you're saying, I'm going to take you out right now and have the GM put you on waivers.
Gentlemen, it's time.
Here, take the ball.
He's kidding me, right?
He wants that, Lou.
Is he calling for the righty or the lefty?
Help me out here, Willie.
Okay, Al. How about this? You throw one last pitch. Prove it to him. Let God decide. If he hits a home run, so what?
They tie the game.
If you strike him out,
So what?
We win the game.
I don't know. I think I'll hate myself if I throw this pitch. If I had any more fiber, I'd walk off this field right now. Come on, what would you do if you were me, Willie?
I'd throw this pitch as hard and as fast as I could and hope to God the guy strikes out. I'm not saying it's right. Maybe I'm a soulless moral coward, but that's just me.
Well, I'm stuck. I need you to tell me what you think I should do.
It's not my call. It's up to Luke.
Fine, it's up to Lou. Am I out or in, Lou?
Hey, listen, I like everything you guys are saying. Yeah, except the part about grooving it to it.
That's the last best offer, Luke. So what do you think?
You know what? I'm leaving it up to Al.
See what I tell you?
You were right.
It's time.
Give me the ball.
All right. Play ball.
All right, Monty, this is it. Discussion's over. Looks like Lou's finally calmed Trainwreck down.
I'm not so sure, Marv. Sexton still looks agitated to me. It's as if he can't believe he's on the precipice of greatness. One more successful pitch, and he goes down in history.
Right. But one bad pitch, and he's a guy no one will remember. We all know he wants it. The question is, does he have it in him?
I'm sure that's just what he's asking himself right now.
It's going straight down the middle. You hear me, Johnson? It's going straight down the middle.
Did you hear that, Monty?
I sure did, Marv. Crazy as it sounds, Sexton is taunting the pounder with what he's going to do. Now that's confidence.
He must be trying to add to his legend.
Well, if he gets this one by the pounder, Trainwreck will be talked about forever. But I gotta tell you something, Marv. Johnson sure looks mighty locked in.
And here's the windup. And the pitch. And the pounder just looks at strike three. The fans are going wild.
The man is a legend. The man's a legend.
Al Trainwreck Sexton drops to his knees, overcome with joy. Congratulated.
The man's a legend.
The man's a legend.